Positive cases for COVID-19 are reaching all-time highs with nearly 100,000 cases reported on October 31 alone. Michigan reported 22,979 cases in the past week. The uniqueness of this election necessitates patience. While some states were able to process and count ballots ahead of time, most of Michigan only began counting votes on Election Day. Many voters, including MSU students, were worried about voter intimidation and violence during the day, amplified by Michigan court rulings that sustained open carry of firearms at polling places after Benson issued a directive to ban it. Aside from misinformation including suspicious robocalls and rumors that law enforcement would arrest voters for outstanding warrants, Election Day went just Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson expected, safe. Attorney General Dana Nessel's office received reports Tuesday morning about robocalls urging Flint and Dearborn residents to vote tomorrow, even though that is not allowed. Another important notice from Nessel for those receiving misinformation is that law enforcement cannot arrest anyone with outstanding warrants at their polling locations. Highlights from updates provided by the Michigan Department of StateStatewide. As of Tuesday morning, 3.5 million absentee ballots have been requested. 3.1 million ballots have been returned, according to SOS Director of Communications Jake Rollow. The 89% return rate is less than the 96% return rate back in 2016. That's to be expected, frankly, Rollow said of the return rate. We have almost 3 times as many ballots. The number of ballots returned later increased to 3.2 million as reported by Director of Media Relations Tracy Wimmer during the evening brief. Wimmer also updated that at 2:30 p.m., there have been 12,530 same-day voter registrations. The statewide same-day registrations later increased to 18,822 as of 4:30 p.m. The top 5 places in the jurisdiction breakdown are Detroit leading with almost over 1,000 registration, followed by Ann Arbor, Grand Rapids, Lansing and Kalamazoo. While the distribution in major cities seems to be pretty even, Rollow said places with more same-day registrations seem to be around college campuses, to some extent. Before the election, MDOS recruited 30,000 election workers, placing thousands across the state in preparation for Election Day, according to Rollow. He said MDOS has about 2,000 on-call workers ready to be sent out as needed. As of Tuesday afternoon, about 77,000 ballots have been spoiled, Wimmer said. Reasons for spoiled ballots include printing issues, voter errors filling out ballots and making the decision to vote in person instead, or changes in voting decisions. Though there is no data to track the number of ballots spoiled for specific reasons, Rollow said. Many thousand were spoiled due to a printing error before they were sent out in multiple jurisdictions. The voters don't necessarily have to provide a rationale for spoiling their ballot, Rollow said.